going back in time a little bit.
Okay.
We're moving back to the Source Awards.
Okay.
That moment in history.
Yeah.
You said something about, earlier you said something about how, when I was asking you about the moving away from Rico Wade's production into producing for yourself, you said something like, it wasn't nobody really wanted to claim Atlanta in a way. So in that moment, I feel like in that moment, that seared into my mind as like the not reclamation, but the point of like, nah, we stamping this shit. South got something to say. What was the vibe in that room at that moment? Like, do you remember?
I do remember the vibe, and I also think I remember that. I don't think when Dre said the South had something to say, I don't know that he knew that would be, and I don't know that was an intentional stamp on the South, or that it was going to be taken the way that it was taken, and that it would mean all the things that it means now. That was just conversation that we were casually having all the time. In interviews, Dre would always say it all the time. Man, it's like we got a demo and don't nobody want to hear it. And then he just happened to say that same thing at the Source Awards, and it was taken a whole, it was amplified way more there, and people took it,
It became a mantra.
It did.
And it's something that people still say to this day. And it's something that people will say in the future.
To speak to the vibe that day, I didn't even know we were in danger. I'm like a little damsel in there. I'm
good vibe.
Happy as a mom. We had the Source Awards, we in New York. Woo, look at this big plate. Look at all the people. I didn't know. And so when the Salt and Pepper lady, when they presented the award and she said, OutKast, it didn't even, at that moment, I was like, why she say it like that? And so from there, that's when you start to know that something was wrong, because people start booing and look. And I was like, oh.
So, okay, they were actually booing.
Yeah, they were booing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were booing. Because we had not gotten that respect. The East Coast had not restarted or accepted our coast as as a place that represents hip hop yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it was hard for them. We already talk funny, in their eyes. So, no way we're allowing you to be a representative of our hip hop culture.
Yeah.
It's kind of how they treated us.
And so I would imagine you guys took some of that energy home.
Yeah.
Put it in the music. Put it in the studio. Made
the album. That's that was always some of the fuel. Yeah, to make some good music.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of lessons to teach.
Just for clarity's sake, what album came after that?
ATLians was the second album. Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like after that moment, even though that was your second album, like every album hit like a different level leading up to the last one. You know what I'm saying? Everything was going up and up and up.
Yeah. Well,